The best play in Pokemon sealed investing right now. That is what today's video is all about. There is so much extra money, people, nostalgia, everything coming into the hobby at the moment that just seems so damn difficult to find a good deal. And it's so difficult to figure out where the good plays are at, particularly when it comes to sealed investing. Now you could argue, look, everything sealed is just going to go up in price. Even Battle Styles is going to go up in price. Even Emerging Powers from Black and White era is like $5,000 a booster box. Of course, things are going to go up in price, but where is a good play? And this for me is just an absolute no-brainer at the moment. I think this is one of the best plays you can be making right now when it comes to sealed Pokemon card investing. And without further ado, that is none other than Prismatic Evolutions. Now, I've been buying a little bit of it quite recently. A friend of mine has also been buying a little bit of it quite recently. And, you know, we've discussed this at lengths about it being a very decent play. Now, I'm not someone that chucks $50,000 into it and just goes, yep, I'm going to pump this set to the moon so, you know, my investment goes up in value. If you've been watching this channel for a while, when it comes to Pokemon card investing, it is just a heap of fun for me. I don't take it too seriously. I do and I don't. Like, I love it, but in the same token, I just buy it to have fun with it. I'm just as much a collector as I am an investor. I don't go out and spend those copious amounts of money. Look, I think I've got 12 Elite Trainer boxes of Prismatic Evolutions now, which is, in the grand scheme of things, an absolute small drop in the ocean. But if any of you are out there looking to do a similar position to what I've done, or if you're looking to do big plays, I think this is a damn good play at the moment. And let me talk you through it. Here's a little Pokemon investing trick when it comes to sealed product that I've used for quite some time to be quite successful and give you guys and girls at home some good plays to do in the sealed world. We talked about it with Fusion Strike, we talked about it with Lost Origin, and we're about to talk about it now with Prismatic Evolutions. The first thing I will premise though is Prismatic Evolutions isn't an old set. And look, it's been printed to the absolute ground compared to a lot of other Scarlet and Violet sets. There's a lot of Scarlet and Violet sets that have not been printed anywhere near as heavily as Prismatic Evolutions. Pokemon plan their print runs sometime in advance, and I think the hype around this set being Eevee-based and colourful and heaps of rainbow borders and master balls and everything else in between, that they were going to plan a very long print schedule for this set, and they said that for a while. But you know what? Nothing seems to be squashing the price of these cards at the moment, and nothing seems to be squashing the price of the sealed product. And the sealed product seems very, very, very reasonable. So I'm just going to jump onto TCG Play here and show you an Elite Trainer box price. Look, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes have already gone to the absolute moon and they'll continue to climb higher, but the regular Elite Trainer box, in my opinion, is a really, really good play at the moment. This Elite Trainer box, you can see its market price up on the screen. It's actually quite on par with a lot of what feels lesser sets and lesser Elite Trainer boxes from the Scarlet and Violet era. One that comes to mind is Shrouded Fable. The price between a Shrouded Fable Elite Trainer box and the price of a Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer box isn't too dissimilar. And look, maybe Shrouded Fable will do that crazy Dragon Majesty trick where it was just, you know, an unpopular set, it didn't get printed much, and the release of the set was quite awkward, and who knows, maybe it'll be that forgotten about rare box that just absolutely climbs to the moon. But back onto Prismatic Evolutions, you can see its price. Now here's a little trick, and I talked about this with Fusion Strike, and that's the premise I wanted to make. These could get reprinted again. There's every reason they could. Look, will they? What are the capacities like? We haven't had reprints of Journey Together, we haven't had reprints of Destined Rivals, we haven't had reprints of Black and White, we've got the new Mega sets coming out. How likely is it that Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer boxes get reprinted? Don't know. Like, no one knows that. You'd have to have a crystal ball to know that. However, at the moment, if they don't get reprinted, this is one hell of a play. And even if they do get reprinted, it's still a good play. So if we jump into eBay here, here's a little trick that I've talked about before, and that is the floor of the market. So whenever anyone buys something, typically they'll go price low to high. And if you click on the lowest listing and the person's got really bad feedback, you're probably not going to buy off them because, well, you're a bit scared maybe you'll get scammed or the item won't arrive or it won't arrive in the right condition. There's a reason someone has bad feedback on eBay. You know, if they're sitting around that 70% mark, 80% mark, it's like, what are they doing wrong by their customers to stuff that up? Because it's a pretty simple exercise. Someone pays you money and you send them a product in good condition or described condition. Like, that's a fair transaction. These things have been going on for millennia when it comes to humans. So how hard is it to get that right? Now, with all that in mind, the floor of the market will start to erode when people buy out these boxes. And there aren't multiple boxes here. And look, this is in Australian dollars, so apologies anyone in the UK and the US, of course, the biggest viewer base. It's more the premise or the practice behind this rather than the actual pricing. So what I'm going to talk about is the floor of the market and how quickly this will erode when people start to buy them out. So you can sort of see the floor of the market here. The booster boxes are sitting, elite trainer boxes in Australian dollars are sitting around 205, 210 Australian dollars. And very quickly, these start moving up to 215, 220, 225, 230, 240, and before we know it, 250. And if we actually look at the volume of boxes sitting below 250 Australian dollars, it's not too many. There's probably only about 20 to 30 boxes there sitting under 250 Australian dollars. Now, how quickly is the Australian market going to buy 20 to 30 boxes? The answer is probably pretty damn quickly, because just last week when I bought some more elite trainer boxes on here, I think I bought 4 last week, they were I got them for 170 Australian dollars each. So in the space of a week, the floor of the market has jumped from $170 to $210. So I can tell you now, in the next fortnight, the floor of the market is probably going to jump somewhere from 210 to 250. So if you want your last chance to buy a box under 250 at this current moment, this is sort of your opportunity. I mean, I could do it as well, but like I said, it's more the fun side of it for me, and just making plays and watching them come to fruition. I don't need to buy hundreds of boxes, and I quite honestly don't want to spend that sort of capital. But if you've got it there, go for it, by all means. I think this is a fantastic play. So with all that in mind, we talked about that with Fusion Strike, how there was individual sellers with booster boxes, and once those booster boxes erode, we start creating this new floor of the market. And not only that, you've got to look at the set values as well, and just how good a Pokemon card set this is. So if I jump into Collector app here, which is of course today's video sponsor, there'll be a link in the description to download it. You'll see here when I'm sliding through the Collector app just how easy it is to use. So if we jump into the set, Prismatic Evolutions, we go to Set Analytics, you can see actually that the pricing of the total combined, the total set value, which is every card raw inside the set, is actually going up over the last month. It's actually climbing back up, which is very, very good signs considering how much product there is on the market, because generally speaking, the more product that gets released, the quicker the prices will start dipping when it comes to total set value. We all know these have hard pull rates, but as you can see, set value is just climbing. It's very high. It's the highest total set value out of any Scarlet and Violet era set by a long shot. Now, if we take a look at the cards as well, the cards are just fantastic. Again, like I said, hard pull rates. I've talked about the Umbreon inside here. This is obviously the main chase card. I've talked about how hard it is to gem 10. It is a hard card to gem mint in a 10, particularly compared to Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies. It is twice as hard to gem mint a 10. So let's say, for argument's sake, as many people send this card in to get graded thinking it will score a 10 as what Umbreon VMAX people did from Evolving Skies. Now keep in mind, Umbreon VMAX has a population in PSA 10 of 18,000. If this card is twice as hard to gem mint to 10, even if the exact same number of people send it in, we're only going to have 9,000 PSA 10 copies when all is said and done, when it gets to a similar age as Evolving Skies, taking into effect similar print levels and similar amount of people sending off to PSA. So if that happens, it's going to have half the PSA 10 population of that Umbreon VMAX. Now, is Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies more popular? Quite definitely, I'd imagine, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this is a beautiful card and there's more beautiful artworks inside here. Of course, Shinji Kanda makes another fantastic appearance with Roaring Moon. There's all the other evolutions in special illustration rares, coupled with the fact that we've got Master Ball holos inside there. This set will be a good set. One of the main reasons people buy and open is for the chase. Like, when it comes to the future, yes, there's going to be people, there is a market that will just buy sealed product. There is a market, and that is to look at it and collect. There is a market that people that will buy sealed product as investors to flip it and think that it'll make money. But then there's also a massive market that still wants to open these cards and chase them. There's still people that want to open Evolving Skies in box breaks in the hope of chasing the next raw mint condition Umbreon VMAX. There's still people that want to open Team Up to try and get that Latias and Latios and maybe add to its PSA 10 population and get them a $4,000 card or whatever it's worth as a PSA 10 now. There are people in the future that will want to open this set, and there's so many chase cards inside this set. It has the highest total set value of Scarlet and Violet era. It's just like history on repeat. It's a shame this set didn't have a booster box. Imagine a Prismatic Evolutions booster box with that Eevee from the Elite Trainer box on the front of the booster box, maybe a couple Evolutions, maybe Umbreon on one side, or Sylveon on the other, Leafeon on top, whatever it might be. Imagine how nice a booster box it would have been. It would have been incredible, and it would have been shooting to the absolute moon by now. But don't sleep on this as a sealed investment. I think Prismatic Evolutions is the next one to pop off. Again, look, it could get reprinted. We know that. It's well and truly still in rotation. It will be for a while, but using that logic I talked about before with Megas on the way, Destined Rivals yet to be reprinted, Journey Together yet to be reprinted, Black and White Era yet to be reprinted, like how much more of Prismatic can they pump out, particularly when it comes to Elite Trainer boxes? And will that even dent it? So what? Maybe it drops back to another, what is it now? Like 150, 140 USD. Maybe it drops back to 110 or 120. It's very quickly going to rise back up in price if that happens. This set is too strong. 1 in 1,000 hit rates when it comes to individual SIRs. Master Balls, which have a massive hit rate as well, like tough to pull. I just see this as one of the best sealed investments right now. There you have it. Prismatic Evolutions, in my opinion, one of the best plays where you can put your money right now. I'm Michael, this is PokeOz. Catch everyone next time.